guys, welcome back to Learning Listeners. I am going to be doing a video today on American actor Chris Pratt. I just watched the Terminal List on Amazon Prime. It was incredible, and now I'm obsessed with Chris Pratt. So, not that he wasn't good before, he definitely was. So I am going to be just reading over the Wikipedia page on Mr. Chris Pratt. So let's dive in and get to it. Christopher Michael Pratt, born June 21st, 1979, is an American actor. He rose to prominence for playing Andy Dwyer in the NBC sitcom Parks and Recreation from 2009 to 2015. He also appeared in the WB drama series Everwood from 2002 to 2006. And he had supporting roles in the films Wanted in 2008, Jennifer's Body in 2009, Moneyball in 2011, Zero Dark 30 in 2012, and Her in 2013. Pratt established himself as a Hollywood leading man by starring in two lucrative film series. He played Star-Lord in superhero films set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, including Guardians of the Galaxy in 2014, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 in 2017, Avengers Infinity War in 2018, and Avengers Endgame in 2019. He has also starred as Owen Grady in the action-adventure film Jurassic World in 2015 and its sequels Fallen Kingdom in 2018 and Dominion in 2022. Pratt's other starring roles were in The Magnificent Seven in 2016, Passengers 2016, and The Tomorrow War in 2021, and the action thriller television series The Terminal List in 2022. In 2015, Time magazine named him one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Christopher Michael Pratt was born on June 21st, 1979 in Virginia, Minnesota. His mother worked at a Safeway supermarket and his father worked in mining and later remodeling houses. Pratt's father died in 2014 from multiple sclerosis. His mother is of Norwegian descent. When Pratt was 7 years old, the family moved to Lake Stevens, Washington. Pratt placed 5th in a high school state wrestling tournament. He was also a shot putter for his high school's track team. He later recalled that when his wrestling coach asked him what he wished to do with his life, he said, "I don't know, but I know I'll be famous and I know I'll make a shit ton of money." I had no idea how. I'd done nothing proactive. He graduated from Lake Stevens High School in 1997. Pratt dropped out of community college halfway through the first semester, and after working as a discount ticket salesman and daytime stripper, he ended up homeless in Maui, Hawaii, sleeping in a van and a tent on the beach. He told The Independent, "It's a pretty awesome place to be homeless. We just drank and smoked weed and worked minimal hours, just enough to cover gas, food, and fishing supplies." He recalled listening to the Dr. Dre album 2001 daily to the point where he knew every lyric. Years later, he rapped Eminem's verses from the song Forgot About Dre extemporaneously during an interview. During his time in Maui, he worked for Christian missionary organization Jews for Jesus. Alright, this says career. 2000 through 2013, early work and breakthrough. When Pratt was age 19, he waited tables at the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company restaurant in Maui when he was discovered was initially told that he was too fat to play Hadberg, as he had gained 40 pounds, which Pratt attributed to the cooking of his then girlfriend, actress Anna Faris. Deciding to lose weight, he worked out continuously, regularly checking to see if the part was cast, losing a total of 30 pounds. When he felt he had lost enough, he sent a photo of himself to the casting director and won the part. Before the release of Moneyball, Pratt was typecast as a youthful and somewhat immature characters. In Moneyball, he played a dramatic role as a father and dejected baseball player who once feared his career was over and who had the difficult task of learning a new defensive position. He gained back the weight he had lost to appear in the film 10 years in 2011, then lost it again to portray a Navy SEAL in the film Zero Dark 30 in 2012. He played the co-worker of Jacqueline Phoenix's character in Spike Jonze's sci-fi romance Her in December 2013. 2014 to present, franchise work and worldwide recognition. While Pratt had been known to this point for playing supporting characters, and he was best known for his portly character on Parks and Recreation, 2014 marked a turning point in his career when he headlined two major studio films, Emmett Burkowski in the Lego Movie, which grossed $469.1 million, and Peter Quill, Star-Lord in Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy, which grossed $773.3 million. Pratt had initially turned down the role of Peter Quill, explaining he did not want another Captain Kirk or Avatar moment. After humbling auditions for both, the film's casting director Sarah Finn suggested Pratt to the director James Gunn, who had struggled to cast that role and dismissed the idea. In spite of this, Finn arranged for a meeting between the two, at which point Gunn was convinced that Pratt was perfect for the role. Pratt also won over Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige, despite having gained weight again for the comedy film Delivery Man. The role was part of a multi-film deal that Pratt signed with Marvel. Bruce Dionis of The New Yorker noted, Pratt, overflowing with charisma, plays the leader of the pack of misfits, and his blissed-out space cowboy is so full of good that he buoys the film and its requisite whizzbang special effects. In November 2013, Pratt, an avid fan of Jurassic Park, who has referred to the film as My Star Wars, replaced Josh Brolin as the lead in Jurassic World. He played Owen Grady, who works training velociraptors. Jurassic World grossed $652.3 million in North America and $1.018 billion overseas, for a worldwide total of $1.670 billion. His performance was praised, with Peter Travers of Rolling Stone stating that Pratt aced it as an action hero and invests his sexual banter with comic flair in the movie. Aced it as an action hero and invests his sexual banter with the comic flair the movie could have used more of. He reprised the role in the sequel Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which was released on June 22, 2018. Although a commercial success, the sequel received mixed reviews, with Brian Lowry of CNN criticizing the film for largely neutralizing Pratt's charm and comedic skills. His next film role was as Josh Faraday, a gambler in The Magnificent Seven, a remake of the 1960 Western with the same name, which he starred along Denzel Washington. The film was released on September 23, 2016. Pratt's second 2016 release was Passengers, a science fiction film which opened in December. Co-starring Jennifer Lawrence, Pratt played Jim Preston, a mechanic who wants to get off an Earth that no longer seems to value which was released in May 2017. The film focuses on Quills and his team's search for his father. Pratt also reprised the character in Avengers Infinity War, which was released in April 2018, and in Avengers Endgame, which was released in April 26, 2019. Additionally, Pratt reprised the voice role of Emmett in the Lego Movie 2, the second part, along with another character, Rex Dangerfest. In August 2017, Pratt was confirmed to star in the Western drama The Kid. He is also set to appear as Duncan in the action film Cowboy Ninja Viking alongside Priyanka Chopra. Initially, the movie was decided to be released in June 2019. However, on August 7th, 2018, the film was pulled from the release list, nullifying the previous release date. In March 2020, Pratt had a lead voice role in the Disney Pixar animated feature film Onward, alongside his Avengers co-star Tom Holland. In May 2021, Pratt and Parks and Recreation announced that the upcoming release of a new album based on Pratt's character Andy Dwyer. In June 2021, they officially released a pair of singles, The Pit and Two Birds Holding Hands. The album, which is called Mouse Rat, the Awesome Album, was released in August 2021. In September 2021, it was announced that Pratt would be voicing the Nintendo mascot Mario in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, based on the video game series of the same name. In November 2021, it was announced that he would be voicing the titular cat of the upcoming animated film Garfield, being directed by Mark Dindal from a script written by David Reynolds. June 2022, he was announced to star in The Electric State along Millie Bobby Brown. Public Image. In March 2014, Pratt was awarded the CinemaCon Award for Breakthrough Performer. In 2014, he was ranked at number 2 on People magazine's annual list of sexiest men alive. Pratt was the featured cover story of the July 18 issue of Entertainment Weekly, documented the evolution of his physique over the course of the previous 12 years, going from 220 pounds for his role on Everwood to 295 pounds for Delivery Man to 225 to 230 pounds for his roles in Zero Dark 30 and Guardians of the Galaxy. Pratt poked fun at his fluctuating physique in a musical number he performed during his monologue when he hosted the September 27, 2014 episode of Saturday Night Live. April 21, 2017, Pratt received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for his contributions to the motion picture industry, located at 6834 Hollywood Boulevard. Personal life. In 2007, on the set of Take Me Home Tonight, Pratt met actress Anna Faris, who played his love interest in the film. They were engaged in late 2008 and married in Bali, Indonesia on July 9, 2009, eloping on a whim after a friend's wedding. Lived in the Hollywood Hills neighborhood of Los Angeles. Their son was born in 2012, 9 weeks premature and weighing only 3 pounds 12 ounces. Pratt stated that the birth of his preterm son really defined his faith in God, after both he and his wife prayed a lot as they were initially afraid of the baby's prognosis. The couple split in 2017 and finalized their divorce the following year. Pratt began a relationship with author Katherine Schwarzenegger in June 2018. On January 13, 2019, Pratt announced that he and Schwarzenegger were engaged. They were married on June 8th in 2019 in Montecito, Schwarzenegger, he is a member of the Kennedy family. In May 2022, their second daughter was born. Pratt was raised Lutheran and later worked for Jews for Jesus, eventually becoming a non-denominational Christian. Pratt reportedly attends the Zoe Church in Los Angeles, which is affiliated with the Hillsong Church and has been criticized by some as anti-LGBTQ. He responded by saying, "It has recently been suggested that I belong to a church which hates a certain group of people and is infamously anti-LGBTQ. Nothing could be further from the truth. I go to a church that opens its doors to absolutely everyone." Brian Houston of Hillsong has denied that Pratt was ever a member of the church. Guardians of the Galaxy director James Gunn also defended Pratt, saying that he knows the church he currently goes to and scolded those wishing to have him recast as Star-Lord. Pratt addressed the controversy in a 2022 Men's Health interview, stating, "Maybe it was hubris for me to stand on the stage and say the things that I said. I'm not sure I touched anybody. Religion has been oppressive as fuck for a long time. I didn't know that I would kind of become the face of religion when really I'm not a religious person." He still has a strong belief in God, but was never a member of Hillsong, having chosen not to denounce them at the time so as not to throw a church under the bus. Politically, Pratt has stated that he does not feel represented by either side of the political spectrum and has expressed a desire to find common ground. He donated over $1,000 to Barack Obama's 2012 campaign. Philanthropy. In 2015, Pratt and Anna Faris donated $1 million to a charity which provided eyeglasses to underprivileged children. The donation was allegedly inspired by Pratt's son, who was born premature and visually impaired. They also donated to Neonatal Intensive Care Unit of the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, and also supported March of Dimes, which works to end premature births, birth defects, and infant mortality. In December 2016, Pratt donated $500,000 to a teen center in his hometown of Lake Stevens. The teen center was named in memory of his father. In February 2021, Pratt donated $20,000 to fight hunger in South Carolina. The donation was part of a fundraiser by Pratt and an organization to raise $650,000 in order to fight food insecurity amidst the COVID-19 pandemic in the United States. Pratt also helped create the charity Feed Thy Neighbor, to which he donated $100,000. Also in February 2021, he donated $10,000 to the Edmonds Food Bank as part of his organization, and also donated to the Edmonds Chamber of Commerce and Edmonds Waterfront Center in Washington State. And then the rest are just all of the films and things that Chris Pratt has starred in. So that is the Wikipedia page on Chris Pratt. So I hope you guys got a little relaxation and maybe learned something. I definitely